Google Plus, a robot that goes, ah, Chromebooks in the air, and stay safe even when you don't have cell phone service. I'm Cali Lewis. Welcome to Geek Beat TV number 207. This episode of Geek Beat TV is brought to you by Squarespace. When Google launches something new, the world goes nuts. They began releasing Google Plus invitations and everyone was clamoring to sign up. I just happened to be on a plane with no Wi-Fi at the time, and by the time I landed, Google had shut down access. They said there was too much interest and they would open it back up a little at a time. So the world got to play before me once again. That'll teach me to ever fly again. Just minutes ago, I finally got in, so I will be testing it over the weekend. For anyone asking what the heck is Google Plus, it's Google's newest attempt at social. Several months ago, Google told its employees that the bonuses would be tied together. Everyone in the company must strive to win at social if they want their big bonuses. It was controversial at the time, but it might have worked. Within Google Plus, you have a couple of services. Circles is like groups in Facebook. Determine which of your friends can see what updates and what personal information. Hangouts lets you hang out with anyone you know who has a few minutes to spare via a video chat. It works with Circles, so you're not mixing friends and coworkers, for example. And with Sparks, you can tell it what you're into. Like, for example, I'll put in robots, and it'll gather content from around the web that suits your interests. I'm anxious to see how this differs from a regular search on Google. Time will tell if this is really a successful attempt at social from Google. I would love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Leave a comment at geekbeat.tv/207. So I wonder, when I put robots in my Spark search, will it pull up this? Ah! Scary, yes, but tremendously useful for dentists. She's called the Showa Hanako 2. She's meant for one thing alone, to let dentists practice new procedures, and I'm sure it'll be used for students as well. She can blink, sneeze, cough, and get tired of keeping her mouth open. This way, the dentist can actually practice with things we all do when we're in the chair, like give feedback to something that's painful or turn away and close our mouth. She's made out of silicone to ensure a more realistic experience. Even the mouth is lined in silicone and the tongue feels real. Her mouth has 2 degrees of freedom, and overall, the robot has 10 degrees of freedom. If you want a way to build and manage a website easily and quickly, check out Squarespace. Whatever kind of website you're looking to build, you can do it simply by dragging and dropping sidebars or images, and you can use their templates that'll make it look great. If you're the hands-on kind though, don't worry, you can fiddle with the code too. Their iPhone and iPad apps make it easy to manage on the go. Check out squarespace.com and get a 2-week free trial, plus 10% off for 3 months if you sign up in July, which is now. Squarespace.com. Be sure to use GeekBeat7. On your next Virgin America flight, you might be able to use a Chromebook. Some airlines are offering iPads, but Virgin chose to go a different way, as usual. Not to get too many of you too excited just yet, you'll need to be departing from San Francisco, Dallas, yay, Boston, or Chicago to even have a chance at it. But if the test goes well, I'm sure the list of cities will expand. There will be a Chrome Zone kiosk near the gate where you can grab a Chromebook, then use it on the flight and return it to the staff when you land. They don't specify, but I'm guessing it'll be a Wi-Fi only device and you'll need to pay for in-flight Wi-Fi to use it, of course. Though it would be nice if it had 3G so you could use it while you wait for everyone else to board, but as we all know, airlines don't really like when you do that. If you're feeling adventurous this summer and plan to get out in nature and explore this beautiful world we live in, and you just might go somewhere where your cell service could be sketchy at best, you might think about the Delorme InReach. It's a GPS device that'll allow you to send emergency SMSs from anywhere on the planet. It uses a satellite system, so cell phone service doesn't matter. 2 options. 1, you can set up 3 different emergency messages before you leave. Note that the device doesn't actually have a keyboard, so you can't say whatever you want at any time. But you set up a few messages that are generic enough for any situation, and you can choose which message is best for the situation at hand when you need it. So, depending on your sense of humor, help, a bear is chasing me may or may not be a good choice. Second option, you can use the Android app to send text messages or update Twitter or Facebook when you have service. Doing so through the app tells the Delorme system where you are so it can track you if you wind up in trouble. No word on how much the device will cost just yet, but the service will start at $9.95 a month. I would think you could turn the service off and on depending on how active you are during the year. Okay, I gotta run and prep for today's Geek Beat Live. I hope you'll join me every Friday at 3 p.m. Central Time. On today's live show, we're gonna talk about a new California law that makes using affiliates like Amazon a bad thing. Live.geekbeat.tv. See you there. I'm Callie Lewis. Bye. Plan to get out in nature and explore this beautiful world we live in, and you just might go somewhere where your cell phone service, haha. Dave.